Hi, it's Casey Berard from Mindful Health, and I've been talking to a lot of clients about setting goals lately. And of course, it's December now, and everyone's getting excited about the holidays and the impending new year. And what I'm noticing is that we're very unrealistic about setting goals. We have this massive, ultimate, brilliant goal that we want to accomplish, but we don't break it down into smaller steps or the more immediate things to do. So it's kind of like trying to run a marathon when you've never ran a step in your life. I do know someone who's done that. Oh, it hurts a lot afterwards. So here's what I'm recommending. Here's the big thing is write stuff down. People wonder why I accomplish my goals. It's because I have a system where I write stuff down and I check it and I break my goals into smaller pieces. So for example, I was at a workshop the other day and I was saying to someone, oh yeah, so back in December last year, I set one of my 100 goals was to watch 100 TED Talks. And the person went, oh, that's realistic, in that voice. I took a deep breath and I said, well, no, not if you think you're going to watch 100 TED Talks in a week. But I said, what I figured out is if I break it down, it's really only 8 TED Talks a month. And then 8 TED Talks a month is only 2 TED Talks a week. So that's only 40 minutes a week. And I mean, plus or minus, the TED Talk could be 5 minutes or it could be 20 minutes long. And so I have 7 days. So I literally could have scheduled every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to watch a TED Talk all year round. And then I would have easily met my 100 TED Talk plan. In fact, I think I would have watched 108. As it is, I went in fits and spurts. I knew I had about 8 to go a month and about 2 a week. And I'm up to, I think, 93. So that's right on target, right? I have 7 more to go in December. And I'm really become excited because there's a few that I still want to watch. Maybe I'll start another goal next month. What's another goal? So some people are like, oh, I want to clean my child's bedroom, and well, it's chaos. So that's going to be really overwhelming, right? You're not going to want to just clean it all in one go. In fact, it's really unrealistic. How long is it going to take you? What supplies are you going to need? How are you going to get your child on board? So I would literally sit down and make a list. I want to clean my child's bedroom. Step 1, get them on my side. That might take 2 hours. Who knows? So set aside time to talk to child. 10 minutes. Maybe you set aside 3 10-minute times. So you're planting the seed with them that you want to work on this project. And then you go, okay, so Monday and Thursday, every week we're going to set aside 30 minutes or maybe an hour, depending on how old the child is. And we're going to work through your room until we're done, twice a week. And then you readjust your goal and reevaluate. In that case, I would reevaluate probably every week. Are we setting realistic, implementable goals? Is half an hour too long? Or would an hour be better? You need to really check in on plotting that out. I'll give you one more example. I recently have prioritized my health, and I'm taking supplements and vitamins and nutrients, things that I have to ingest at different times, 7 times a day. No, 8, 9 times a day. Oh my goodness. When I first saw that, like I just saw the list of pills and liquids and what could be taken where and when, I was overwhelmed. And I had to take a deep breath and I made a chart. And I made a chart of what could be taken with food, what needed to be taken away from food, what needed to be taken near each other, what needed to be taken far away. And as I plotted down on the chart, it became more clear. And so I had the chart for about a week, and then I figured out that it was working, but I felt a little more overwhelmed. Then I found these little tiny ramekins, and so I set out 5 ramekins because there's 5 pill orders, and then there's 4 liquids that I have to take. So I take the liquid first thing, then I take the next liquid an hour later, and then I take the pills, and then I take the pills, and then I just alternated, and I created the system so it was broken down. step by step. It wasn't you have to consume all of this stuff all at once. It was, here's your next step. Here's your next step. Here's your next step. And for me, I'm very visual, so that having the visual steps of the cups, and then I could stack them together, and it felt so good. Oh, I'm through three times of taking my pills. Yay, it's almost done. So that would be my challenge to you in this coming month, because people often take on more than they can handle. They overfill their plate and it gets overwhelming. So write down your big ultimate goals and then pick maybe 3 or 4 goals that you can break down into immediate actionable goals. If you need help with this, I'd love to help you. And there's lots of information on the web also about setting goals and doing that sort of stuff. Actually, one of my favorite ways to organize my life and my business is Leonie Dawson's Biz and Life Workbook, and it is amazing. The PDF version of it is less than $20, and even the full-size version, a friend gifted me part of one, and it is gorgeous. And it's a super great way to track my goals and how to accomplish them and break them down. So best of luck. I think goals are totally worth setting, and if you're not setting them, it's because you're not breaking them down and making it easy for you to follow through and work with. Okay, so best of luck. I'm here to help, and so are lots of other people, lots of other coaches. So get some help, set some goals, accomplish things. It's fun. It's fun to just work towards them. Lots of love.